Hello everybody and welcome back to Autocraft! I am so excited to start building some more biomes. In between episodes I have been making a bit more of a dent on the child chamber biome, but it's a huge big boy biome, so that's going to take, I don't know, at least a couple of weeks of hard work. Or, you know, a couple of days of me just actually logging in, which I haven't found the energy to do just yet. We've got the wonderful dispenser buyers here. So let's find out what biome we're working on first. 3, 2. I really need to clean this area up. Okay, here we go. 7, okay, so it's not an outside one. F7. And would it be? Sunflower Plains. That's not too bad of a biome, actually. Do I have a height on that one? I don't. Okay, so let's start planning. I'm thinking immediately remove the trees and the mushrooms, get rid of the grass, get rid of the water, make it all kind of level with possibly the highest block of dirt, which would be this one over here. So that's quite a bit of dirt that I'm going to need, as well as probably some stone if we're going to do the 3 dirt rule. And obviously I'm going to need sunflowers, and I don't know if I actually have any sunflowers. Let's get started on progress. Okay, so we're on 65 for the Y level. If we take it up to 68 maybe? Well, actually, maybe not 68, because I know a few biomes around this one are going to be +3. So I'm thinking maybe instead of having +3, I could just kind of level it out a little bit. Well, what's this one? 66 could be a good one to level out. If I have like half 66 and half 65, that could be quite nice. But I feel like I'm definitely going to need to go get some stone. Yeah, I'm going to need stone. I'm gonna need some stone. Bear is gonna need stone. Right, I need more dirt, I need some stone. And I think I need to check to see if I've got any sunflowers. I don't think I have any here at my main base, but I'm probably gonna have at least one, hopefully, at my starter base. Oh, fun fact for you all, by the way. I've actually been restocking. Hip hip hooray. And I actually have warped logs in stock. Whoa, who would have thought? I swear I had sunflowers somewhere. If not, I'm gonna have to go on an adventure and find them. Because I kind of need sunflowers for my main base. Uh-oh, do I not have sunflowers? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to borrow sunflower from Heart. If Heart has any. Wait, do I have bone meal on me? I do. I got bone meal. The bear has bone meal. Right, let me go find a sunflower. Heart, I bet it's you. I bet you got a sunflower or two. Heart, you need like another door here to stop them getting out. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do Heart a favour. I saw I don't spend all my time messing around with Heart. It's just 80% of the time. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I saw it a moment ago. There we go. Take one of them. Alright, I am gonna make Heart something that's probably gonna confuse him straight away. But in the long term of things, this is gonna really help him out and he's not even gonna know. And they all go to eat. Oh, yeah, this is a thing that he's struggling with, right? All the bees are heading over to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him like a little airlock kind of thing. So by placing down a door, it means that bees can't escape as easily. Because at the moment, I can't get out of here. There be a little bee. It's got a stinger and it's coming towards me. Those big blue eyes and the way it flies, I feel like I'm in a world of hope. Would it be, little bumblebee, with your eyes so blue and your heart so big? I'm just gonna do this in case someone logs on while I'm online, which is so rude. Come on, little guy. There we go. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for Heart's thing. I don't want it to be that he can see straight away that something's wrong. Something you can do there. Is he gonna notice that? Okay, I don't have another block to that one. That. Now he's got like a little room for him to have to use to get in and out of the bee room. There we go, Heart. Happy early Christmas or whatever holiday is next. And then I'm gonna go back to my main base and I can actually get started on the sunflower biome. See, I don't know why I fixated on getting sunflowers first when I haven't even started making the biome look like the biome it should be. Alright, I should be able to tell because, yeah, here we go. Biome, sweet biome. So let's remove the vines because I think that's in this biome. Alright, we might have a few spooders spawning here. That's not ideal. I always forget about the fact that, like, I need to light things up. Actually, do I need stone? I don't think I do. At least not yet, anyway. But I'll keep the stone on me just in case. Besides, I've only got 20, that's not much. And now, ooh, I don't know if I like this shape. Shovel! I need a shovel! Do I got a shovel? Let's find out, don't wanna scream or shout. Alright, so let me just completely redo that shape because I hated it. I didn't hate it, I just didn't like it. Okay, so I'm thinking if I do kind of more of a curvy shape. Curvy shape with like no pizzazz or anything, that could actually work. If I do that. Yeah, that's better actually. Get some more dirt and go at it again. Do 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 do. I also need to find out the light level of some of these places, because otherwise it's gonna be real dark and things will be spawning, which will not be fun. Right, so that's that sorted. Alright, I'm gonna need to make a sugarcane farm at some point. Not a proper one, just a little dippy one. Dippy one? What am I trying to say? Right, dirt, where are you at? Is there any in here? No, there isn't. That would be too convenient. Got him. Cool, excellent. That is that biome sorted. Oh, apart from, you know, the whole purpose of this biome, which is sunflowers. So now I just need to sporadically, I just need to grab a load of these. If I go for another stack and then just dot them around sporadically. Is this time to become night already? It can't become night yet. I'm not done with the sunflowers. I keep seeing these, right? And I keep thinking, those aren't sunflowers, that's a creeper. But it's not. It's a sunflower. One stack. I thought I was going to run out of breath at that point. Right, let me climb a tree and have a look. That's not too bad. There's a little bit of an empty gap over there and it looks a bit weird there, but once the grass spreads out, I reckon that'll be alright. Grab a map. Right, is everyone ready to see the map update and maybe do nothing? Okay. I can't tell if I like that or if I hate it. I think once the grass completely spreads, it'll be a bit better to look at, but until then, I just gotta wait. I'll update you when it's all spread, because I reckon it's gonna look better when it's all spread out. Would you guys actually be interested in watching a video of just grass spreading? Because I know some of my audience, and some of you would be like, oh my god, yes, that'd be pure entertainment. In the comments of the last video, someone suggested that I use leaf litter. Actually, 2 people suggested that I use leaf litter for the oak forest, and that's a really good idea, and I'm going to do that because I've got loads of leaf litter somewhere. But not only that, but I'm thinking of bone mealing the ground and having some grass dotted around just for the extra foliage. Ooh, fancy word, foliage. Then it just looks a little bit more natural. Well, not that any of this area looks natural. No, I mean, who has a trial chamber just casually out in the open? It's definitely feeling a little bit more right, but I think I do need some more grass just dotted around. Okay, that's not too bad of a biome. I mean, it kind of looks a bit weird out of place, but I think that's because I haven't worked on any of the biomes around it yet. So when I start, I think like halfway through this weird challenge biome base thingy that I'm doing, it might look a bit nicer. Unless I have the worst luck ever and it's just like the bottom corner of my map is filled in apart from the top. So today we've worked on F7 and let's go find out what the other one is. I'm not going to say that that's finished. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the map is completely filled in and then go to each biome individually and see if there's any adjustments or tweaking that I can do to them. Because, for example, this one still needs to be finished off because it's just an unfinished structure at this point. Alright, I'll be ready to find out the next biome. A boing. Scoop it up, scoop it up. What we got? F again? A, B, C, D, E, F. So down here. 6. Okay. What's F6? Is that the mineshaft one? I have this scary feeling it's the mineshaft I'm working on next. Yeah, it's definitely F6. But it's the igloo, that's nice. So now this won't look, I mean it will look weird, but it will look normally weird. So now I just gotta build an igloo. Great. Means I'm gonna need a load of snow. And I'm gonna need a lot of shovels because I don't really want to enchant multiple shovels. Or enchant one shovel and keep having to come back and refix it. F6, I think what I'm gonna do is, I have a big brainy bone. And I'm gonna be doing this. F6. That's gonna be reminding me that that's the biome that I'm working on. Alrighty, and in the next clip, you'll see me either work on the igloo or, you know, something else. Okay, so a couple of things. A, I have been working on the charge chamber biome and it's looking so cool at the moment. We're just getting to the part where I need calcite and smooth basalt, but that's not what I want to tell you guys because I don't think you want to know about that. I know that we're meant to be working on the igloo, which is like F6 or something, which is like there, I want to say. Okay, yeah, so I'm working on F6, which is the igloo biome, but honestly, digging snow has not gone very well because this is just like 3 shovels worth. This little guy is gonna go on a little vacation. I don't mean the death kind of vacation. I have come up with something redstoney that's gonna really help me with getting items. You are being moved and it's gonna be okay, okay? Yeah? Okay. I'll leave the door open in case he wants to wander around, although I hope he doesn't go into the nether because that's obviously something that he would do. Alrighty, so here's what I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be brilliant, trust me. I just got to think about where I'm going to put this fella first. I knew that was going to happen, it was only a matter of time. I'm thinking if I just do that. Alrighty, we have our wonderful snowman in there. Now I'm not just going to leave it like that. What I'm thinking is I'm going to try and get him into like a little fence hole. That probably makes no sense. But trust him bear and it will work. Oh, you've escaped. Oh, I've got 2 of you now, okay. So, what I need to do is kind of wriggle that fella under there. Actually, these 2 fences can be removed. And I don't have a pickaxe on me because that'd be too convenient. Plus, I used it all up. Oh, oh, he there. Oh no. I should have left him inside. How bad does the map look now? Oh no. Okay, it looks bad, but it's fine. I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay, so here's what I'm kind of thinking. There we go. So now he's in the middle there. Right? He's in the middle of all these fences. So that means I can get rid of the andesite and the trapdoor. Alright, let's do it biome by biome. Oh god, this is going to be worse than I thought, isn't it? Oh lord, he's gone far. Okay. Oh, bro, where you been? You've been everywhere, haven't you? Oh no, you did that. Oh, you rat. Dude, I've got to kill this guy. I was going to keep that snowman and just let it float around the area. But now I kind of feel like I have to get rid of it. Then I've got to go get bone meal, fix the mess that this fella left behind. Ugh. I mean, thank God he didn't get into my farm area. That would have been bad. So there's a little lesson that I never knew. No. Overpowers. Ah! Snow breaks the special netherrack. I can't think of the word. Okay, good news. The blue biome is now fixed. Everything else is more or less sorted, I think. And I've emotionally recovered from losing that snowman. I could always move my bed to the middle now. Or I could just slowly start moving in wherever, really. Okay, there we go. Bed's there now. So, I definitely need more snow, and here's how I'm thinking of getting it, right? I don't have too much on me at the moment, and I need to go up by 3 blocks for that biome. But here's what I want to show you with the snowman here, right? Because it's on technically 4 blocks, if I break this one, it remakes. If I break that one, it remakes. Now I can stand there, get a lot more snow, a lot quicker. It does mean that my shovel breaks far quicker than I expect. Right, let me grab a chest from over my chest. Come over here and put that there. I'll catch up when I've got certain items or when something exciting happens. Okay, so if you look at my inventory, it looks a little bit bizarre with some fishing things and some redstone things and some things that have nothing to do whatsoever with snow. But Hear me out. This is going to be really interesting. So, if I plop an item frame there, go to the back of this, stick a comparator there, plop down a bit of redstone. Oh, that's immediately broken. Why's that happened? So if I actually do it properly like this, and then like that. Bit dark down here, but don't worry about that. Plop down a target block, of course. Do that. Not that. This is where it gets a bit finicky. Finicky? Is that the word that I'm thinking of? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, there's water there. Of course there is. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that in a minute. Ugh, it moved my redstone. How dare. So, dispenser there as well. Come back around here, fix the redstone that I've immediately broken. Do that. I forgot a barrel. I need a barrel. Okay, give me a minute. Put a sticker hopper into there. But trust, this is going to be really exciting, honest. This is the dumbest piece of redstone that I have ever made on this server. Or just generally I have ever made. And it is so stupid, but it's brilliant. I don't know why I'm collecting lily pads and just sticking them there. Yeah, one of them things, I suppose. Right, okay, so stick that there. Boom. Look at this. It's a mess, but it does make sense. And in order for me to try and test this out, first of all, I need to go stick some cobble in here just to make sure it actually works. I haven't tested it on here yet. But if we stick a shovel in there, right? Come around the back. It's powered a little bit. Powered a bit. And it should be, so if I've done the redstone correctly and made it all nice and pretty in the back over here as well, should be when I rotate things around. Hey, look at that! Got the cobblestone. So, what is the purpose of this? Generally there isn't really a purpose. I just did this for the giggles. But I say that, and that's not entirely the entire point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to craft a load of shovels and stick it into the barrel. So every time I need a shovel, I can just come over to this little redstone contraption thingy and rotate it until I get one. So it's like a gumball machine, but for shovels. Yeah, I'm aware it's completely unnecessary, but you guess what? It's me. Of course it's going to be unnecessary. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. Shovel galore. I'm going to run out of sticks at this rate. Stick them in there. Okay, so I should be fully stocked, or this should be completely full of shovels now. I don't know how this whole redstone thing works, but I'm very happy it does. Anyway, back to shoveling snow. This is so cool. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll head over to F6, which I don't remember where it is again. I think it's next to the sunflower biome. Yeah, because that was F7, so F6 is that one there. You know what? I think I might leave some of the too tall grass in here as well. Oh, but I do need to add some grass over here. Let me know in the comments down below. Oh my god, rain, go away. Right, F6, let's go. Before I forget once again. Let's get the borders up. Totally didn't forget the command for borders once again. And I'll just do what I normally do, which is just get rid of the things around the edge first. So any trees. The water's going to make things a bit interesting, but it's just one of those things that we have to accept. Right, I'm going to remove the lily pads because then I can use them for another part of the area. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It might look a bit odd, but I think I can make it work. Is it actually starting to become night, or is it just kind of dark now? I think it is slowly starting to become night. Hip hip hooray. Oh, I'm going to need so much snow for this. It's going to be horrific. Right, I'm going to do a jump, and hopefully the next time you see me, there'll be no rain and there'll be a lot more snow. Okay, so I've more or less got this entire base of the biome sorted. Just need to check down here. Oh yeah, I can remove the little thing that tells us now. So we know it's going to be an igloo, so we don't really need that anymore. Cool, all 8 pieces of netherrack and the sign. Excellent. So now I can block this off. Hip hip hooray. And now I can start making an igloo, and I can't actually remember what an igloo looks like, so that's something for me to look up. Woohoo! Although I've got one block there that is completely unnecessary, so I could just make it into like a kind of pear shape. Yeah, let me do that real quick. That, off to a good start. I'm just kind of making the base of it first. Oh, actually, this is like perfectly in the center. Yeah, it's like that. And so it's up by 3, I want to say? Yeah. No, it's up by 2. Ah, okay, that's fine. I can... Well, actually, before I get rid of that one, let me do that real quick. And also just lose my voice along the way. And then that one needs to go, which is annoying. But it is what it is. And then... I think we're getting there with the structure. It doesn't look right, but I think that's because I'm running out of snow. Let me quickly go do a snooze and then come back. Also, I have this terrifying feeling that that needs to be lit up sooner rather than later. So I'm going to have to go back to the trial chamber. We're doing a decent amount of progress, actually. But I do need to go back to the trial chamber, find a geode, and get everything sorted for that. Right, this should be hopefully enough. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, be smart. And then if I just put an andesite block there for now, and then do that, and then if I have B/2 technical kind of thing here. Yeah, so I got the right amount of snow and stuff. All I need now is just... Oh, I've got spare snow blocks. Yay. Who doesn't like having spare snow blocks? Alright, so this is looking alright so far, but what I need to do is I need to get a block of ice, which is going to be easier said than done. Just the inside part, I think. I'm not going to bother about making the down bit where there's like the villagers and stuff down there. I think what I'm just going to do is leave it as just the top and not actually include the middle or anything. Although if I get more invested in the future, like what's this biome here? Desert Island. Yeah, no, so it kind of makes sense for it to just be like a... It makes sense for it to be nothing extravagant. So I could just have it as a half open, but I do need to make sure that I have a block of ice. And maybe a bed and a crafting table and a furnace. But that is pretty much done. That can be part of the biome tidy up thing that I do. But what I need to do now is update the map. And this is the most exciting part, I think. Ooh, are we ready, chat? Are we ready? Whoa, that looks awesome. That's one less eye to worry about. It's a bit of an interesting shape. I might need to have a little look at that again in the future. But I'm really happy with how they both ended up. Like, that igloo looks awesome. Because you can definitely see it from over here. And when it has that block of ice in, whoa, it's going to be legendary. So now we need to do an actual count of how many biomes are done. So, that one, 6. For the oak forest, 9 including the stony shore. So we've gone from 5 up to 9. Is it 9? I can't remember. I do really need to find more nether bricks and get this one sorted. There's so many little details that I need to do in order to finish this area. Or like each chunk needs a little bit of TLC. Like this biome over here is nowhere near being done. Seeing as it's the jungle biome and it has a single giant jungle tree. But I love the smooth, crisp lines that divide each biome. Oh, it's magnificent. I love it. And you know what else I love? This stupid redstone contraption. I don't understand fully how it works, but I love the fact that, like, oh, it just works. And I can always click on here and add in more shovels if I need to. I don't need to for a while because I've got, like, easily 18 or 20 shovels. I know it doesn't look like it, but you got to remember the dispenser, the hopper... Dispenser plus hopper plus whatever's in the chest. And I can't believe I did that by myself. Look at it. It's stunning. You know what? I'll do the outro on one of the new biomes that I built today. So I want to say a big old thank you to everyone who is tuned in for today's episode. I got so much done building not 1 but 2 biomes, helping Heart out even though that was completely kind of unintentional. Well, it was intentional, but it was just like a little sidetrack thing, like making the redstone shovel machine. Oh my god, I'm so happy with how that's turned out. and I have so much more to do, but I'm really feeling much more confident about how the future is going to be on this server, or how my series is going to be on this server. I'm having such a blast, and I absolutely love it. So thank you all very much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one, whenever that may be. Goodbye. Did I break a flower? I didn't.